I ended up seeing you the other day. You were on a date with a man.
What?
I was watching you walk into a jewelry shop. He was buying you an expensive-looking ring, too. I was watching you the whole time.
Well, it's true that he bought me a ring, but Amy, were you nearby? You should have said hi to me then.
I was so shocked, and I couldn't say hi to you. You're so soft-spoken. And I never imagined you to have such a wonderful boyfriend.
Was it so shocking?
Of course, you're not like me. You never seem to be interested in being in a relationship. Hey, are you considering marriage with him? He was buying you an expensive-looking ring. Are you planning to marry him anytime soon?
I hope so, but I'd say not yet.
Really?
He gifted me that ring as an engagement ring, but he's been busy with work. We don't want to rush ourselves to get married. We want it to happen at the right time. Besides, we haven't met each other's parents yet.
Does that mean? Am I the only person who knows that you have a boyfriend?
I guess so. I don't have too many friends either.
I see. This is good to know.
What?
I might as well ask you. What does he do for his job? If he can afford expensive jewelry, he must be working for a big company at the least.
He's just a sales rep at a real estate agency, but he works hard. He said he generates the highest sales there.
So, he's the top-tier real estate salesman. He's making a good income and he lets you choose the engagement ring. He's definitely my type.
Really?
Oh, I don't mean it in any weird way, though. I won't be screwing my sister's boyfriend, but then I guess I can't help it if he ends up approaching me, though.
What?
Anyway, I'm busy right now, so I'll talk to you later. People say it's not good to rush into marriage, so just because you're engaged, you shouldn't be rushing towards marriage. Talk to you later.
Ryan, are you free this weekend? We haven't gone on a date recently. I was wondering if we could go out somewhere sometime soon.
I'm sorry, Celine.
No, I'm not asking you to apologize. I understand you're busy with work. If you can't, I'm fine with it too.
No, it's not that, Celine. I'm apologizing because, well, I want to break up with you.
What?
I can't marry you any longer, so I want to break up with you. Let's put off our engagement too.
What? Ryan, why are you wanting to break up out of nowhere?
I'm really sorry, but that's it. I want you to forget me.
Hold on a second. You can't do this to me all of a sudden. Did I do anything wrong?
Oh, it's not like that. You're kind, you're great at cooking, you're a wonderful woman.
Why are you trying to break up with me then?
Well, I finally met my fate.
What?
And I plan on getting married to her. No, I'm going to marry her.
Hold on a second. Did you say you met your fate?
Oh, please understand.
You even bought an engagement ring too!
Oh, about the ring. Is it okay if I take it back?
What?
Your size happens to be the same as my new girlfriend. I'm gonna give that ring to her, so can I have it back?
That's terrible! Do you even know how I felt when you bought me this ring?
What the heck? I was the one who paid for it. I'm asking you so nicely. Just hurry up and give it back.
Oh my goodness.
Celine, you're kind, you're good at cooking, and you're a great woman. But I'm sorry, that's not going to be enough to be my wife.
What do you mean?
Being young and pretty is equally important to me. Also, like what the parents bring to the table.
What?
Anyway, you and my fate are not nearly alike. There's no way for you to win this. So I need you to give up on me.
This is just so terrible.
I'm sorry, but will you come get your belongings by the end of the day? If you don't show up, I'm gonna toss all of your belongings that you left in my place.
know this is out of nowhere, but here's a quiz for you. Where am I and who am I with?
Huh?
3, 2, 1. Time's up. I'm with your boyfriend, Ryan.
What? You guys are together right now?
Yep, we're grabbing coffee.
Why are you guys together right now?
I'm sorry, sis. I'm actually in a relationship with Ryan.
What? What's going on? You guys are... what?
Fate brought us together, and so we decided to immediately be in a relationship.
A fate?
That's right. We ended up being seated at a communal table at a cafe by the station. We got along so well, and we ended up going out.
A communal table that started a relationship? But I'm your sister! I know your personality and all the past relationships you had. I know that you did this on purpose.
What?
You told me before, the lawyer with whom you were in a relationship until last year. You said that you pretended as if it was a coincidence when you followed him to a cafe after a group date. And you called it fate to get him to be your boyfriend.
Oh, you don't have to be so rude. Men can't resist the word fate. All I did was to emphasize it.
So you just did the same thing you did last time. You're unbelievable. I can't believe my sister was eyeing my boyfriend.
I'm sure you're surprised, but there's something else that I wanted to tell you. And I'm sure you'll be even more surprised.
What?
Actually, I ended up being pregnant with this baby.
What did you just say?
I'm going to surprise Ryan about this today. I'm sure he'll be happy.
You're kidding me. Are you really pregnant?
I would never tell a joke like this.
But...
I'm going to make sure he marries me so he'd be responsible for making me pregnant, and then I'll have a rich husband. Life is too easy.
What have you done?
So, I'm taking your boyfriend from you. I'll be building a happy family with my baby.
I don't have a boyfriend.
What?
I'm sorry to tell you when you're all happy. It sounds like you're excited to steal my boyfriend from your sister, but I actually don't have a boyfriend.
What are you talking about? I stole your boyfriend Ryan from you, but you're telling me that you don't have a boyfriend.
I already broke up with him. It's been 2 months already.
What? Really?
So, it's not precise for you to be telling me that you're taking away my boyfriend from me. I don't have a boyfriend any longer.
What the heck? That's so hilarious! So you guys broke up long ago.
It's not hilarious.
But then, it's still true that I took Ryan. Whether he's your ex or your boyfriend, I'll be the one to marry Ryan.
That's also not true. He's going to marry his supervisor's daughter.
What?
But you got pregnant. What are you going to do now?
Hold on. Wait, what? Huh? Did you say he's going to marry his supervisor's daughter?
That's right. I interrogated him, and that was what he told me.
What?
After he said he wanted to break up with me, I rushed over to his house to gather my belongings, and that was when... I felt something strange about how Ryan was being all defiant, so I forced him to show me who his fate was. I told him that, or else I'll find out on my own and tell that person the truth.
What did Ryan say?
He was all flustered to get on the ground to apologize to me. He said he was going to marry his supervisor's daughter. He's doing it for the sake of his promotion.
What?
He said he'll only get a wife if he marries me. But if he marries that girl, he'll get a wife and a ticket to promotion. He said it's only natural for him to marry the one that gives him more benefit. Well, he was ultimately defiant about it again.
You're kidding me. Hold on. What the heck? He didn't tell me any of that. Does that mean he was cheating?
I don't really want to think about it. But I guess he was just having an affair with you. We both ended up being toyed by Ryan.
You're lying. Ryan said that he loves me. He said that I was his fate.
Did you say you started a relationship with him after sitting at a communal table at a cafe? Whether fate has truly brought you together there, or it's just a fling without any guilt, it had to be either of those.
Oh my, a fling? That can't be possible!
How can you be so sure?
I mean, I'm pregnant with Ryan's baby! He's with me right now, too! He tells me how much he loves me!
In that case, why don't you ask Ryan if he's in front of you? Ask him if he's going to be responsible for impregnating you. Ask him if he was lying to me that he's marrying his supervisor's daughter.
Oh my goodness!
Anyway, I'm already out of the picture. Just do whatever you want about it.
Hey, Celine! Is Amy really your sister? No one ever told me!
I'm surprised you know my sister's name when I never told you. So, I guess Amy was really going out with you.
This must be a joke! So, is she really pregnant? Amy is telling me out of nowhere. She says she's pregnant with my baby.
It's probably true if that's what she's telling you. It's none of my business, though.
What?
But seeing how you're reacting about this... You are in a physical relationship with her, right? I'm sure you know it for yourself.
What the heck is this? What's going on? Is Amy really your sister? What's going on?
You need to calm down.
How am I supposed to stay calm after this? I mean, Amy turned out to be my ex-girlfriend's sister. Now that I think back, the way we met was a little awkward. She suddenly sat at a communal table at a cafe, and we ended up going out after that.
I thought fate brought you guys together.
What fate are you talking about? It happened right after I was introduced to my supervisor's daughter. Celine, you must be behind all of this!
What?
If I end up marrying my supervisor's daughter, I thought I'd never get to have a fling again, so I thought now is the only time I'll get to enjoy my single life, and I impulsively went out with Amy. But then you must have been plotting all of this! You're taking revenge because I was about to dump you!
Hold on a second. Why are you saying that?
You're not going to conceal this. I already know it all. You took advantage of Amy just to take revenge against me.
What?
You knew I was about to dump you, and that's why you sent your sister to me. To add, you're making her tell me that she's pregnant. Are you having fun watching me get all flustered?
No, that's not true. I never told Amy to do any of that. If anything, I had no idea about your supervisor's daughter back then, and that was why I interrogated you.
You must have been acting. You can't fool me.
What?
This is all just your revenge. I know that I'm right, or else this is too much of a coincidence.
Well, I know it's hard to believe, but it's all coincidence. It's Big Band that my dumb sister and my dumb ex caused.
Oh, please, Celine. I don't mind paying you, so I need you to give up on me. I understand that you'd hold grudges against me, but my marriage with my supervisor's daughter can't be canceled.
I mean, I don't even know what to tell you.
Here, I just sent $10,000 into your bank account. You'll forgive me now, right?
What? 10K?
Please, take that money as compensation for putting off our engagement. And please, please don't come near me anymore!
Oh God, what do I do now? I can't get a hold of Ryan anymore.
Huh? What happened?
I asked him after we talked. I asked if he was lying that he was going to marry another woman. I told him that I'm pregnant and if he was willing to be responsible for it.
What did Ryan say?
He said,
You're lying! Your sister plotted this revenge!
no matter what I said, he kept saying strange things. He wouldn't even believe that I'm pregnant.
Are you saying that you can't get hold of him after that?
That's right. Ryan ended up storming out of the cafe that we were at. He's not even reading any of my text messages. He's not picking up my calls either.
If you can't get a hold of him, it'll be challenging for you to clear up the misunderstanding.
Huh? A misunderstanding?
It turns out that Ryan is severely misunderstanding something. He thinks that I used you to take revenge against him. He was telling me how I must have made you lie about your pregnancy just to trouble him.
What the heck? That's not even true. I'm really pregnant.
I told him that I didn't do anything, but he didn't care to listen to anything I was telling him. I don't think he'll believe anything, no matter how we explain it.
What am I supposed to do then? I'm really pregnant with Ryan's baby.
I know.
I'm really pregnant. And the father of the baby is really Ryan.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you. You should do whatever it takes to clear up the misunderstanding.
But I can't even get a hold of him.
You should try harder to think of a way to get a hold of him.
What?
You decided to screw your sister's ex on your own, and that's why all of this is happening. None of this is my concern.
Hold on a second, sis. Aren't you going to help me at all? Can't you try to get a hold of Ryan for me? Or can't you help me figure out what to do from now on? You need to help me as my sister.
No way! If I were to get myself involved in this big ban, I'll end up getting sucked into the black hole.
I don't get what you're saying.
Anyway, good luck with everything, no matter what the outcome is. You need to do whatever it takes to protect your baby.
You better be kidding me! I just sent you $10,000 yesterday, but what have you done?
What's the matter?
Amy showed up at my work!
What? Really?
She said I have to acknowledge the baby as the father and that I have to be responsible for this. My boss was there too. What have you done?
That's not my problem. You should do what you can do as the father of the baby.
Hey, just please tell me that this is just a bad joke. Is Amy really pregnant? I thought it was just a lie to harass me.
I told you, didn't I? I didn't do anything. My sister wanted to steal you from me. She did this all on her own.
Please tell me that you're lying. I had to calm Amy to get her to leave, but my supervisor called me out for an explanation. Oh, my ticket to promotion. I ended up losing it entirely.
I guess it's now a ticket to hell.
What?
Now that the misunderstanding is cleared up, don't you dare talk to me ever again. Ryan, my ex, ended up having his engagement with his supervisor's daughter put off after Amy showed up at his workplace. Needless to say, everyone at work lost trust in him. He was kicked off of the promotion ladder. I heard that his colleagues and junior colleagues are surpassing him quickly, and he ultimately got transferred out to a branch in the countryside. As for my sister Amy, she somehow got Ryan to acknowledge the baby. But Ryan's transfer to the countryside turned out to be a good reason for him to flee, and he hasn't paid a single penny for childcare. Amy had her baby all by herself without anyone's support. I heard that she's using her newborn baby to say things in the nature of,
My baby seems to like you so much. He's not even crying. I'm sure there must be a reason why, so how about we grab a cup of coffee to chat?
just so she could hunt a boyfriend. If you're single and you're a male, please watch out for a woman like her. Ma'am, do you have anything to say about this? I came to work today and I was told that you were here yesterday to submit my letter of resignation with my supervisor directly, and they're asking me about it right now. Hello, Mayra. It doesn't sound like you understand what position you're in. Position? You married the only son in our family. You're our son's wife now. We can't possibly accept the idea of having you continue working at an ordinary company. It's a disgrace to our family's name. As a wife, you need to surrender your body and soul for your husband's family. It's only the right thing to do.
Yes, I married Joseph. But Joseph and I talked about this, and I decided to continue working even after I married him. You can't be doing this without even talking to me about it. I enjoy this job.
How shameless of you to work at an ordinary company.
Besides, considering our living situation after our marriage, Joseph doesn't make enough money to support the both of us. And that's why we agreed that both of us should continue working. We made sure we explained this to you before we were married.
Was that so?
You insisted on having us live with you after we got married. But we'd both end up making a long commute to work if we were to move into your house, so we kindly refused your suggestion while we made sure we explained it to you. It was the reason why we both had to keep our jobs.
About that, Joseph will quit his job. He's going to be taking over his father's business.
What? He never told me anything about that.
That's why I felt bad for him that he doesn't get to move back to our house. He's already getting ready to move.
What?
I plan on helping him pack up today.
Hold on a second. I wasn't aware of any of this.
Make sure you pack everything up by the end of the day. You guys are moving into our house by this weekend and we'll be living together. That was why I did you a favor to tell your boss that you were resigning. I'd understand if you were to appreciate me for that, but you're complaining.
We already refused to move in with you.
Joseph decided on this.
Please, let us discuss among ourselves. We'll decide whether we'll be moving into your house after that.
No, that won't do. This is already decided. You can't resist this. You only have the option to do as we say.
Please tell me that this is a lie. You're completely ignoring my opinion.
You're my daughter-in-law and you don't have a say in anything. What an audacity!
Besides, I'll have to double my commute if I were to move into your house.
And that's why you should quit. Joseph is coming back home, so he'd become the CEO. This means that you'll be the CEO's wife.
That's not the point.
Anyway, this decision has already been made. No matter what you say, we're not changing our minds. By the way, once you move in here, you'll be taking care of all the housework. It's only natural since you're the daughter-in-law.
What? If my commute is doubled, I won't have the time to be doing any housework.
But it's your choice to continue working, right? In that case, be responsible for your own decision and make sure you take care of both. Anyway, I'll be helping you pack your belongings. You'd better thank me.
Oh my. I have an important meeting, so I can't even go home right now. Can you at least leave my closet untouched? Also, until I talk to Joseph about this privately?
For dinner.
I need to make a stop on my way home today, so I don't know what time I'll be home. You can just microwave the food that I cooked in advance that's sitting inside the fridge. I also cooked some stew. It's inside the pot. You can heat that up.
Why are you being so lazy? You're the wife in our family. As a wife, you need to make sure you cook for us.
But I cooked. I had to double my commute. I've been sacrificing my sleep just to make sure I cook for you guys.
But it's your ego that you continue working. I won't tolerate any laziness. Well, I guess you're already being lazy given that you're cooking food in advance like this. Why do I have to microwave my food every day? God, you're so lazy.
Well, you're entitled to say that only if you've ever cooked for yourself.
Mom said that it's your job as a wife to take care of housework, and I agree with her.
I wake up at 4 a.m. every morning to do housework. I leave home at 5:30. I come back home after 9 p.m. to cook for the next day for you guys and take care of all other housework. I only get to sleep after midnight every day. I only get 4 hours of sleep. You guys commute to your company right next to your house. So, you'd wake up around 8 a.m. to leave at 9. You get to come home during your lunch break, and you guys even come home before 5 p.m. on some of the days when you leave work early. And yet, you don't take care of a single thing around the house.
Why do we have to take care of anything when it's your responsibility as the wife?
Why is it that you don't care to take care of anything around the house that you live in?
You can do it for us!
Besides, we both agreed that we'd both continue working when we decided to get married, remember?
You'll work as my wife, and I'll work as the heir of the CEO, and I'll continue working at my dad's construction company. There's no lie to this.
We never talked about any of this, about how we moved into your parents' house too. You packed up my belongings without even asking. You decided all the details without even talking to me. You pretty much decided to do everything behind my back so we'd move into your parents' house.
I'm their only son!
Oh, please. I need you to be considerate about the family that you and I are building.
The family that you and I are building?
I'm honestly contemplating quite badly. I haven't been feeling well recently, and I thought it was because I haven't been getting enough sleep, but it turned out that I'm pregnant.
Pregnant? Seriously?
I'm on my 3rd month. I thought I wasn't feeling well because I hadn't gotten used to the new environment, but it turned out wrong, for the sake of you, me, and our baby. I want you to prioritize the family that you're building with me.
If you're pregnant, the kid will be the heir, right? Mom will be excited about this. I'm gonna tell her right now.
Hold on a second. I'm not in my 2nd trimester yet. I only want to tell others after I know that I'm stable.
Oh, I already posted on my social media that I'm gonna be a dad.
What? Did you just say you ended up posting it on your social media? Does that mean you transmitted this information to the entire world?
But it's true that you're pregnant. It's something to celebrate, so it's fine, right?
You're taking this too lightly.
Mom has been asking if I'm gonna have an heir anytime soon. She's gonna be so excited.
Joseph, once we have the baby, we can't live the way we currently live. We can't possibly live in your parents' house.
Why not? Mom'll take care of the baby. Isn't it better if she's around?
The house isn't built for 2 families. Besides, there isn't enough room for all of us. The house is old, so the stairs are steep. There is a lot of stuff all over the house, too. I'd be worried if the baby ends up swallowing an object. Anyway, we can't raise our baby in that house.
But I was raised there!
It's not an environment for us to raise our child. There are different ways for us to raise our children.
Does that mean you want to move out of my parents' house?
Yes, especially when I consider the future. If I consider my commute and getting our child to preschool, it's not so realistic for us to continue living in that house as we raise our child.
Mom isn't going to approve that!
Well, what do you think? I'm not asking for your mother's opinion. I'd like to hear yours. This is about you and me.
We should do as Mom tells us to!
Look, my obstetrician is telling me that I need to improve my lifestyle. I have an appointment today, too.
Where's the appointment at? Mom says she wants to go with you.
What? No, I'll go by myself. I'm fine.
What the heck? Mom wants to ask the doctor about her first grandchild.
Oh, please, just leave me alone until I enter my second trimester. Anyway, I need you to consider moving out, okay? If you cherish me and our baby, we can't possibly. It better be a healthy boy. He's a healthy big boy. He was so big, I had a difficult delivery, but it's done. I approved you to have your baby in your hometown, so you'd better hurry up and bring our heir as soon as you're released from the hospital. I'm told not to travel around too much a month after giving birth. I plan on staying at my parents' house until my conditions are better. Oh my! Are you going to keep our heir all to yourself? You're such a thick-skinned wife. In that case, let me ask. Why is it that neither you nor Joseph cared to visit me a single time at the hospital all along? Our family runs a construction company. We're too busy to visit you. Too busy? But you have your weekends off. It's too far, too. I'm in the next prefecture, so it takes less than 2 hours for you to get here. Oh, shut up! I don't care about those small things. Anyway, you'd better bring our heir here as soon as possible. Also, you have a huge task of gathering your belongings to move out. What? Move out? Who's moving out? You! Who else could it be? Does that mean we won't be living in your house anymore? That's right! So, Joseph was considerate after all. After being considerate, we came to the conclusion that you'll be divorcing my son. What? A divorce? We'll have you leave our family as soon as you bring our heir. Hold on a moment. I'm not quite following. Divorce? Why? While you were slacking off to stay in your hometown, fate brought my son together with a wonderful woman. I was in my hometown to be on a maternity leave, but let's put that aside. Fate? He fell in love with the heiress of a family of politicians. They got along so well the moment they started their relationship. It didn't take too long before they decided to marry each other. You're lying, right? We just had our baby. They said that the heiress suffers from infertility, so the heiress and my son will be raising my grandson. We run a construction company, so our business will be stable as long as we have a strong connection with a family of politicians. So now, I want you to break up with Joseph and leave our house. So, does this mean he was cheating on me? While I've been pregnant, and I was delivering our baby all by myself, Joseph was cheating on me. Is that correct? Correct. If anything, they met before you left to your hometown. While you were gone at work during the day, he would bring her to our house and go on dates with my son. They were successfully building their bond while you were gone. You probably didn't notice it at all because you're so blunt. Cheating on me while I was at work, and this means that you guys all approved his affair, right? As for me, I'd rather have my son marry an heiress. Just so he'll be part of a rich family. It's for the sake of our family. I see. I won't say that you'll have to do that for free, though. We don't need you any longer. We just need my grandson. I'll pay you $30,000 in compensation. You'll break up with my son, right? Are you sure about this? What? Why do you sound so happy? You're paying me $30,000 in compensation, right? Affair compensations are generally a lot less than that. It happened while we were married, so $30,000 is a competitive amount. I'm sure. So you'll break up with my son, right? Okay. I'd have to sign the divorce application, and I'll have to discuss parental rights, too. Please allow me to have a discussion with Joseph about this. I'd like this discussion to take place in a private setting without you involved. I guess it can't be helped. If you can't get over Joseph and you'd rather talk in private, I'll grant that wish just this last time. I can't be traveling for a month after I've given birth, so I'd appreciate it if Joseph could come visit me. You're such a selfish woman. Isn't it better that we get the divorce over with as soon as possible? And in that case, rather than waiting for me to recover, it's faster if you were to send him to me. Okay, fine. I'll send him along with the divorce application. Thank you very much. This will make things exactly the way I planned. I haven't been married to your son for a year, but thank you so much for everything. Well, I feel like you should be thanking me for taking care of you instead, though. Mayra, you'd better give me my grandchild soon. Long time no talk, Susie. I already paid you compensation. My grandchild should be 3 months old now, and you guys should be fine traveling. That child is destined to be our heir. You better give him to us and cut out all ties. What are you talking about? I have parental rights. What? You have parental rights? Why? I thought my son earned the parental rights. Didn't your son tell you? When we discussed what's to happen after we get divorced, he agreed that I'd keep all parental rights while he'll be paying for childcare. He signed this off under the witness of my lawyer. Oh, hold on a second. He never told me any of this. He didn't seem to care too much about our child. In exchange of filing for the divorce, he agreed to pay compensation and childcare all in one payment. He also agreed to let me keep all parental rights. You're lying! All our family paid should have been compensation! Don't tell me that you guys are running a hand-to-mouth operation, and you haven't been confirming your company and your family's assets. What do you mean by that? I made sure I got compensated for the divorce along with the childcare for my baby. They were both sent from your husband's bank account. What? Oh my goodness! I had no idea! After quitting his job and switching his career at his father's company, Joseph was barely getting any pay. I won't suppose he had anything in his savings. Well, regardless of which bank account the money came from, I didn't really care as long as I got paid. Hold on! Don't tell me that he ended up paying from my husband's bank account without talking to us! Your business is already failing as is. I'm afraid that you may have spent almost all your assets. I just confirmed right now. We financed with a bank after struggling so much, and that money is all gone! I'll make sure to spend everything that you guys paid me for my child. But my son is going to marry the heiress of a politician! And we'll have strong connections. We'll only be getting more work orders. We can perhaps ask the politicians to give us funding, so it won't be a problem. Did you really think you'd retaliate against us over something like this? Nice try, but this doesn't even hurt us. We have a lot of money. Anyway, you'd better give us my grandson. I heard that the politician you're talking about ended up being arrested for a scandal. Are you sure that connection hasn't been split into halves? Huh? A scandal? There were quite a few dark rumors about tax evasion and other financial matters surrounding him. It seems like the IRS and the police are investigating matters about him. But are you sure you guys are okay? You're kidding. What's going on? I mean, I thought if we were to be their relatives, we'd have a stable future. Oh, since it was a political corruption scandal, anyone who's been affiliated with that politician will likely be investigated, right? It goes the same for your husband's company, too. What are they going to investigate? Of course, the cash flow and other financial matters. If you guys have ever received anything from that politician or abetted him in disguising anything, or if you've given him anything, you'll end up in trouble, too. Of course, we've done that! So, you admit it. But it's not like I work for the IRS or the police, so it's none of my business. What do I do now? We don't have any money, we don't have an heir, and we're about to lose our company! I guess it's not my problem at this point. I'll be looking forward to see your husband's company on the news. Hold on a second. You need to pay us back the childcare and compensation immediately. I also need you to come back and live in our house. I don't have a reason to go back. Your son already has a new wife. I'll make him break up with her. My son will always do as I say. We can't continue sailing on this sinking ship. I think it's already too late, though. Your business was failing to begin with. I remember you telling me that you work an accounting job, right? I need you to rewrite our books as soon as possible. Huh? What are you talking about? I need you to destroy all evidence that we've been evading taxes and clean up our books. You need to hurry, or else they'll get here. I refuse. I only want to live a calm, peaceful life with my son. But he's my grandson. He's Joseph's son. Joseph declined his parental rights. He hasn't even seen my son once. Fine, I'll approve you guys to live away from our house. So I need you to remarry my son, and you need to help our family. I'm sure you're bored because you're still on your maternity leave, right? So... I've been busy as a mother, so I refuse. Besides, I can't help you with this trouble. Anyway, good luck with everything. I'll be speaking to my lawyer about claiming compensation from the heiress. And also regarding a restraining order against you and your family. Hold on a second. You don't have to do that. Are you doing this because we chose the heiress instead of you? We wouldn't have chosen her if only we knew this would happen. Bigger deal than I expected. The company run by my ex-in-laws were investigated as I thought. As a result, they discovered my ex-in-laws' tax evasion, and the company went bankrupt. Because they ended up paying compensation and childcare with the money they financed from the bank, the family is currently facing a financial deficit. Madison, long time no talk. I'm reaching out to you about what I was talking about at the year-end party. I decided to marry my boyfriend that I was talking about. I plan on having a wedding in 6 months from now. I was wondering if you would attend if I were to send you the invitation.
Hannah, long time no talk. So, are you going to marry him? I never thought you'd end up getting married sooner than me.
I'm as surprised as you are.
And to add, it's not with the boy with the glasses that you used to be with in college. Did you say he works at a big company? That's not fair. I wish I got to marry a man like him.
Oh, don't be like that. I just happened to meet him through work.
I thought you'd be a plain couple with that boy with the glasses.
You're talking about Corey, who was in our club, right? Corey went out of town because of work. We decided that we couldn't pull off a long-distance relationship, and that's how we broke up. He didn't come to the year-end party for the club either. No one knows where he is or what he does now.
So, you decided to marry a guy who works for a large company, huh? I wish I could get married too. You showed me a picture of him at the party, but he was cute. It's not fair. I want to get married so I can be a housewife, so I could quit my job.
Is that why you want to get married?
It's important. A woman's ultimate happiness is a focus on the family and to live carelessly.
I'm sure housewives can be busy too. Besides, didn't you say you have a boyfriend too?
I do, 7 of them.
7 of them?
For every day of the week. 1 for Monday, 1 for Tuesday, 1 for Wednesday, 1 for Thursday, and so on.
What the heck? Does that mean you're cheating on all 7 of them? Do they all acknowledge that?
I make sure they don't find out. Did you think I'd mess up and let them find out? I'm only doing what's natural so I could marry the right guy down the road. I'm going to marry the 1 out of 7 that will make me the happiest after I get married.
I'm just going to pretend that I didn't hear that.
Anyway, did you say that your wedding is in 6 months from now?
Yep, in 6 months.
I guess I'll have to get married until then.
What?
And I'm going to attend the wedding with my husband.
Okay, I'll send you the invitation then.
Of course, send it to me. You're inviting all our friends from college too, right?
I plan on inviting all the usual people, and that's why I asked you too.
Do you have my address?
Is it the same address that was on the holiday card?
Yup.
I have it then. I'll send it to you when I get the invitations ready.
Okay.
Hannah, can I talk to you for a moment?
What's the matter? I'm on my way home from work. Is it okay if we talk after I get home?
I was hoping to talk to you right now.
Do you want me to call you?
I'm not confident talking to you directly, so we'll just text.
What's the matter?
I want to break up.
Huh? I'm sorry, what do you mean by that?
I mean exactly what I said. I can't marry you.
Why?
You know how people get depressed before weddings, right? Like how they get worried and flustered?
You mean like pre-marriage anxiety?
I've been troubled by it since last month, so I decided to think about it. I was wondering if I should really marry you when I end up feeling like this. If I'm feeling like this, I'm starting to wonder if it's wrong for me to marry you at all.
Wrong? But you were the one who proposed to me. We already booked the venue too. We already sent out the invites.
But you were the one who wanted the wedding, right?
That's right.
I didn't want to do it, but you wanted a wedding. You insisted that we have a wedding.
You're aware that my mom doesn't have much time because of her illness, right? I want my mother to see me at the wedding.
But that's your problem. I don't want to show myself in front of a crowd. I don't enjoy doing things that cost a lot either.
That's why I was going to pay for the entire cost of the wedding. You can't be bringing that up at this point.
I can't marry you. I want to break up with you. I don't want to waste time and money on a wedding with you.
That badly?
So that's it. I want to break up with you. I actually took a day off to gather my belongings. I'm going to leave the house.
Hold on a second. Why so sudden? We can still talk about this.
I already thought about this carefully, so I need you to accept it.
Accept it? This is about the two of us. You can't just decide to break up with me and expect me to accept it as is. We had a wedding meeting at the venue tomorrow too.
I can't have a wedding with you like this.
Even if we were to break up, we need to talk about this.
That's not necessary. Anyway, I'm leaving.
You're kidding me. Are you really going to end our relationship over text messages?
Don't ever reach out to me again. I'm going to block your number and start a new chapter of my life. If you ever show up at my work or reach out to me, I'm gonna take legal actions. I work at a large company. I know a few strong lawyers. I can get a restraining order against you and charge you a penalty if you come near me.
Oh my goodness. You can't just break up with me like this.
Besides, this was your fault for giving me pre-marriage anxiety. You forced me into a wedding that I never wanted. You caused me mental distress. I wish I could claim compensation for that. But I'll have final mercy on you and not proceed with that. You should be grateful.
If you're going to bring up the wedding, we both agreed to it before we signed the contract. Sean? You're kidding me. Sean!
Anna, I heard your engagement is off.
How do you know about that when I never told anyone yet?
Anyway, what are you going to do about the wedding?
I can't think right now. I'm sorry, I haven't been able to organize my feelings. I'm not in the mood to be texting anyone. I'll reach out to you when I feel better.
Can I have the wedding contract instead of having you cancel it?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm getting married, but then I'm just a contract employee. I'm marrying someone who works for a big company, but he says he doesn't want to spend money on a wedding. But it's not like I can afford it. If you were planning on canceling it, can I have that wedding entirely?
Wait, I'm confused.
It'll be wasteful for you to end up canceling a $50K wedding, right? I don't mind taking it for you. So, can I have that wedding? Oh, and of course, I want you to pay for it. You were planning to pay the entire cost anyway, right? So, the plan will be kept.
Hold on a second. How did you know that the wedding estimate was $50K? And how did you also know that I was the one who planned on paying for it? Besides, did you say that you're marrying someone who works at a big company who doesn't want to spend on a wedding?
Oh, have you noticed? As you're thinking, my fiancé is your ex-fiancé.
You're kidding me. Is it Sean? I mean, Sean only talked about breaking up yesterday. Why?
You seem to be confused. I'll tell you the truth. The truth is that Sean is my destiny.
Destiny?
After you told me that you were getting married, I went to his company to wait on him since I was curious.
You waited on him?
You know how you showed me a picture of him? So I was able to see which guy was your fiancé. And so I decided to talk to him. We ended up getting along well right away and decided to be in a relationship.
A relationship?
At first, I was only going to check him out. Besides, I didn't even know if I'd get to see him at all. But as soon as I started waiting on him in front of his office, he came out right away. This is destiny, right?
What happened to your 7 boyfriends?
Even if I had all 7 of them, they're not as good as Sean. He works for a big company, and he's kind of cute. I can't complain. After putting him on a scale, I decided to make him my true love. After that, I was focused on stealing him away from you. So now, I'm going to be taking your boyfriend and your wedding.
Does that mean you guys have been cheating behind my back? Sean never told me why he couldn't marry me. He just said he wanted to break up. But was it because he's been cheating on me with you?
I mean, what was he supposed to do? If you want him to be happy, you should congratulate his marriage with me.
I can't possibly congratulate you guys. I was supposed to be at a wedding meeting today, too. We've been getting ready for the wedding, too. We were talking about our honeymoon and our new house, too. But he suddenly said that it was all over, and I can't possibly agree to this.
He decided to choose to marry me, not you. Besides, he said that he didn't want a wedding, right?
He said that he didn't want to show himself to a crowd, and also didn't want to spend money on a wedding.
He actually agreed to have a wedding with me.
What? Really?
He's willing to have a wedding with me. But of course, that's only if you're going to be paying for the wedding. Besides, when Sean was proposing to me, he said we'll have the best wedding ever.
Did Sean really say that after he's been against our wedding?
I guess a wedding with me weighs more to him than a wedding with you. That tells a lot about the difference in weight when it comes to how much he loves me. It proves that he loves me more.
I've never heard of anyone giving up their wedding to another person, and I'd never do that for you.
But Sean is still going to be the groom. There's still 3 months until the wedding, right? I'm sure we can still switch out the bride to be me.
That's not the point. We signed the contract under me and Sean's names. We even sent the invitation under our names, too.
We can still figure that out. Besides, Sean told me you guys were only going to invite your families, friends, and just a few colleagues, right? A small wedding, right?
That's right.
You and I have a lot of mutual friends. We'll just cancel the family members and the colleagues. And I'll just include my family and just a few other friends, and we'll have the same number of guests. I don't mind resending the invitation, too. You don't have to worry about anything, Hannah. All you have to do is pay for it.
I can't possibly do that. Besides, Madison, I need you to tell Sean to reach out to me. I need to talk to him about this, about what's to happen, and about the wedding.
Sean doesn't even want to see you anymore. Your relationship with him is over at this point. You're not his fiancé anymore. I am. You need to face the reality.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, I'm sorry to ask when you're all hurt, but please make sure you pay for the wedding, okay? I finally get to be married before you. It's a punishment for trying to get married before me. I mean, take that! You're a loser, and just do as I say, okay? Hey, Hannah! It's the day of my wonderful 50K wedding with my wonderful fiancé. Are you ready to make a payment? Thanks for the wedding that you're paying for.
The wedding is already over.
Huh? Wait, what are you even saying? Today is the wedding day.
Oh, so you're having the wedding today, huh? Congrats.
Why do you make it sound like it's about someone else? You're going to pay for it.
Why would I pay for a wedding that I'm not even a part of? Besides, I already had my wedding and I already paid for it too.
What do you mean by that? Don't tell me that you don't have a groom and you ended up having a wedding all by yourself. That's so sad.
No, I got married. It's someone that you know well.
Huh? Someone that I know well? Who is this about?
To tell you the truth, the day after Sean broke up with me, I had my wedding meeting at the venue, and I had to talk to them about my cancellation, so I decided to go by myself. I went to the venue.
I told you that we were going to take over the wedding instead of having you cancel it.
Just listen until the end. I ended up meeting my destiny at the venue. It was far better than how you and Sean met.
Destiny?
There was someone unique there working as the general manager at the venue. What's unique about him is that he's the heir of a large bridal company, and he's been studying about weddings at different countries and cultures while he's been traveling across the world. And since he's back in the country, he was assigned to the biggest venue that the company owned.
So what?
And that person turned out to be Corey.
Corey? Wait, is Corey the boy with the glasses from the club? Your plain ex-boyfriend that you used to be with?
That's right, it was Corey. He wears contacts now, so he doesn't wear glasses anymore, though.
Wait, hold on. Who is this handsome guy? Don't tell me that this guy is Corey!
Well, that's Corey. I felt like I was in a manga story, and I was laughing about it.
You're kidding! Was that Mr. Glasses an heir? Not to mention he's also handsome?
I told you that we ended up breaking up because he had to leave the country, right? So I decided to talk to him about everything that happened. And he suggested that instead of canceling, I could switch the date, and that I could marry him instead. I was surprised, but I decided to accept his proposal.
You're kidding me!
I mean, the spot was open too. I already had my wedding a week ago.
Hold on a second. What about today's wedding?
It's you and Sean's wedding, right?
No, you and Sean were supposed to get married and I only took over it.
What are you talking about? I switched my wedding date, and you guys happened to rebook the day that ended up being available after I did that, right?
Is that what this is about?
I mean, it's only natural to assume so. Did you really think that you were going to take over the wedding that Sean and I were supposed to have?
I mean, you're paying for it.
I never promised you that.
But I told you.
And that's why I wanted to talk to you guys about it, and I've been calling you, but you were the one who decided to ignore all my calls.
In that case, the wedding that you signed the contract for was already over a week ago, and we ended up making a new reservation after that?
I'm not sure about the details, but I'd assume so.
All I did was go to the venue and tell them the date that you had booked, and chose the dress I wanted to wear. I thought that you must have chosen a lame dress for yourself.
Did you sign a contract?
Wasn't that a signature to switch over the bride's name from you to me?
Weren't you listening to what they were explaining to you?
I was busy thinking about what kind of wedding we'd have.
What about Sean?
Sean said that the wedding is all about the bride and that he'll leave everything up to me. The only time he came to the venue was when he tried on his tux. Actually, there was some cute staff who was looking at me at the venue. But was that Corey?
I'm sure it was him. Corey is aware of everything.
You're kidding me! He was cute, so I was tempted to talk to him, but I was holding myself since I had Sean. To add, I thought he wouldn't be making much income if he just works at the venue, and that's why I decided to stick with Sean since he works for a big company. But I can't believe that handsome boy was the heir!
Oh, Sean works for a big company, but I think he's getting demoted.
Hold on a second, what are you talking about?
Hasn't he told you? He said he'll be transferred to a smaller branch within the group company.
He'd never told me this. Why? What about his pay?
I think he's getting a major pay cut. He'll be assigned to a small office in the countryside.
How do you even know this?
Well, Sean's boss asked me about what happened this time, so I decided to tell the entire truth.
Hold on a second. Did you tell his boss that he had an affair and ended up putting off an engagement? And is that why he's getting transferred out?
I believe it was just a trigger. Besides, he's extremely stingy. He took home company equipments and samples multiple times, and he would even sell those stuff online too. And it became a problem.
You're kidding me!
And this time around, the client company at a large bridal company's heir found out about what happened, and they decided to terminate a business relationship they had with a company who were hiring an unfaithful employee. And after the company decided to conduct an investigation about the matter, Sean ended up getting transferred out.
The client company's heir? Was that Corey?
Although Sean worked for a big company, clients are still important, right? Besides, Sean's boss is the type of person who doesn't tolerate infidelity. He was more upset than I was to hear about what happened this time. Since they're a big company, they have a few talented lawyers that they work with, and he even helped me by referring to those lawyers.
Lawyer?
You know, our engagement was put off because of the affair the two of you guys had, so I need to claim compensation, right?
Hold on a second. Isn't that a bit too late?
Did you think you're not going to be liable for anything? I'm going to make sure you pay for what you've done.
But things are going in your favor in every way possible.
Sure, my engagement with the stingy guy was put off, and in exchange, I get to marry the heir who's always been sincere with me. And my husband's client turned out to be the stingy guy's company. And after I told the truth, the stingy guy ended up getting sanctioned. And on top of that, I was referred to some talented lawyers. I guess you never know what could happen in life.
Is Sean really that stingy?
He tried to make his lady pay the entire wedding cost. He also expected his lady to pay for all the wedding guest accommodations, too. Don't you agree that he's already stingy with those things alone? Haven't you thought about it?
I thought you'd be paying for everything.
I'm not obligated to pay a single penny, so I'm not paying. Love is blind, huh? I could foresee the future if anyone would marry a stingy guy, but I guess I was rushing myself because my mother doesn't have much time with her illness. But you ended up taking him over from me, and I really appreciate you.
But I'm not happy with this. I can't possibly afford to pay for this wedding. I was planning on making you pay for the deposit too. Also for my wedding guest accommodation too. I need you to pay for it all.
As I said earlier, I'm not going to pay what I'm not obligated to pay. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm boarding soon.
Boarding?
Our honeymoon. We're going all around Europe since Corey is an expert there. It feels so reassuring to be on a trip since Corey is familiar.
Hold on a second. What about my wedding?
I'm having my lawyer take care of everything else, so if you need to talk about compensation and any other costs, please talk to him instead. It's my first time going outside the country, and I feel like I'm about to faint from joy flying on first class.
That's not fair!
Anyway, have fun at your wedding. My husband's venue serves great food. I wish you both the best.
Hold on a second, Hannah. I was planning to make you pay, so I ended up adding enhancements to this plan. Hannah? Oh, please, you have to help me. Aren't you my friend?
I heard the two of them still had the wedding, but all my mutual friends with Madison were absent. Sean's colleagues were all absent, and I heard that the wedding ended up costing a lot. I also heard that they're now in debt because they owe me compensation for putting off the engagement. The two of them live a plain life in the countryside, and stingy Sean and Madison are arguing about money every day, and it's a matter of time before they end up breaking up.
Mom, do you know where my clothes are? I bought them not too long ago.
I don't know. Do you remember where you placed it?
I'm asking you because I don't remember.
Oh, by the way, try looking in the living room. I remember seeing a shopping bag there. I think there were some clothes with the tag still on.
Ah, that's it! Wait, you're kidding. Mom, didn't you care to take off the tags for me?
Oh, I don't know. They're your clothes, so you should take care of them.
Ugh, you're so petty. You're a housewife who's always home. That's the least you could have done for me. Jeez, what is it that you do every day?
What did you just say?
You're always staying at home. Couldn't you care enough to take off the tags from the clothes that your daughter bought? You're just an introverted old lady rather than a housewife at this point.
Did you just call me an introverted old lady?
Hey, hag! Make sure you take off the tags from my clothes and iron them out. Tomorrow is the last day of my spring break. I'm going out with my friends all day tomorrow.
Hey, Christy! Don't you dare call your mother a hag!
If you want me to call you Mom, you should get the bottom line housework, you hag!
What did you just say?
Why are you getting fired up? You didn't seem to appreciate me calling you an old lady, so I did you a favor to call you a hag instead.
What makes you think you can behave like that towards your mother?
Dad calls you a hag too, so Dad is allowed to call you that, and I don't understand why I don't get to call you the same.
Jeez, Christy. Ever since you started going to junior high, you've been such a rebel. You used to always follow me around. You were so adorable.
Calling you a hag is part of my growth. If you're my mother, you should be happy about it.
What?
Anyway, make sure you take care of my clothes. Also, make sure you get my allowance for tomorrow ready by the time I'm home.
I can't take this anymore. Kenneth, this needs to start from you.
Huh? What is this? What's wrong with you all of a sudden?
It's about your daughter, Christy. She's now calling me a hag when I'm her mother. She said that I'm an introverted old lady, saying that I don't even get the bottom line housework done.
What the heck? What did you do to Christy?
I didn't do anything. I left the clothes that she abandoned in the living room the way she left it. And then she's telling me that I should have taken off the tags without her telling me. And because I didn't do that, she's now calling me a hag.
Is that what you're reaching out to me about? I'm at work. I don't have the time to be dealing with your pathetic complaints.
Hey, Kenneth, how is this pathetic to you? This is important.
Our daughter is in her rebellious stage, right? How is that so important?
This isn't about the rebellious stage. She's definitely getting influenced by you. She was asking why she can't call me that when her father calls me the same.
I guess kids are so observant with their parents.
You need to take this seriously. Our daughter is calling me a hag when I'm her mother. This isn't okay. If we don't do anything about this, she'll end up becoming a terrible adult.
Jeez, raising our kid is your responsibility. You need to try harder to make sure she doesn't end up becoming a terrible adult.
Aren't you going to try hard alongside me as her father? I'm talking about our daughter.
You're a failing mother who can't even take care of your responsibilities, and you don't deserve to be asking the father for help.
What?
Besides, she calls you a hag because you're not stern with her, right? You're the one who's not normal, being all looked down on by our daughter.
Are you saying that this is my fault?
Yeah, it's your responsibility for not being stern with her, and it's your fault for not being a mother who deserves respect.
Oh my goodness. I'm working hard every day for the sake of our family.
You're a housewife, so that's the least you could do. You're making a huge deal out of that, and that's what loses your sternness. Unlike me, you can't even make income.
What?
But then you quit your job as soon as you married me, and you're just a woman who only knows how to do housework. I guess it's only natural that our daughter doesn't respect you.
You're being ridiculous. Is that how you've been looking at me all along? That don't know how to do anything other than housework and that I don't deserve respect?
Go cry yourself to sleep on your own. I don't want to deal with that. Anyway, I'm going back to work now. I'm ignoring your text if it's about anything stupid like this.
Hello, Mrs. Introverted Old Lady. Starting today, I'm going to call you the Old Maid.
Old maid?
You don't even pack a decent lunch for me, so it suits you well. I'm such a kind person to call you that.
What?
Rather than an introverted old lady, I named you that with hopes that you'll do a decent job like a maid would do.
There's a lot that I want to say to you, but first of all, did you just say that I don't even pack a decent lunch? Since you were starting classes today, so I made sure I packed a lunch for you.
You can't be so prideful after making such an ugly lunch. Because of you, I ended up being embarrassed today.
Huh? What do you mean? I packed a normal lunch for you.
What? Those were all frozen food. How are you even calling it a normal lunch? It wasn't colorful at all, and I was so embarrassed.
What?
We started a new class today, and I made some friends quickly too. So I decided to have lunch with my friends, and her lunch was so cute. I was embarrassed that most of my lunch was frozen food, not to mention it was all brown.
Hold on a second. The lunch that I packed for you, right? Those were everything that you wanted me to pack. You said you liked that frozen food, and you asked me to pack it for your lunch.
And to make it look pretty and colorful is exactly what a mother should be doing.
What?
I asked my friend about it, and she said that her maid will always pack her lunch for her.
She must be from a wealthy family if she has a maid.
That's not the point! Even if someone isn't even a mother, they can still pack a cute lunch. And you're not even as good as my friend's maid. So, starting today, I'm going to call you my maid.
So, that's why you were calling me your old maid, huh? I really don't know what's on your mind these days.
What?
Christy, I said this so many times, but you can't be acting like this towards your mother. You better cut this out, or else you are going to make me truly angry.
You can't even pack a decent lunch. Do you really think you're entitled to get all angry? You humiliated your daughter. Do you realize that?
Huh?
You're not my mother anymore. You're not entitled to act as if you're my mother anymore. You're just an old lady that I'm room sharing. Actually, you're just a useless maid who lives inside my house.
I can't take this anymore. Christy, you're coming straight home after school today. I'm going to have an important discussion as your mother.
Stop calling yourself my mother, you old maid. I'm going to hang out at my friend's house after school. I'll eat the cookies that her maid baked as we watch a movie.
I don't even know what to say to you. You're just really good at making me mad.
Right back at you. I don't even consider you my mother anymore. I would rather have a maid who lives in my house.
That's because I'm not your mother.
What?
Never mind. I don't even want to talk to you, so just go hang out or do whatever you want. I'm going to leave this house in the meantime.
What?
Anyway, I'm going to break up with your father. Christy, you are going to live with Dad, okay? You can just forget about me at this point.
Wait, hold on a second. What was that about? Did you say that you're not my mother? Besides, did you say you're breaking up with Dad? What is this all of a sudden?
It's a wonderful news to you since you don't want me acting like your mother. Congratulations, Christy. Rather than acting as if I'm your mother, I'm not even your mother to begin with. I never hurt my belly to give you birth.
What?
To be more precise, you and I are not bonded with blood. Good for you.
Huh? Wait, what? Did you say you and I are not bonded with blood?
Even then, I considered you my daughter to do everything it took, but I can't take this anymore. I'm going to divorce your father, and I'll enjoy my life to myself.
Hold on a second. What is this all of a sudden? That can't be possible.
Ask your father about details after you get home. Anyway, I'm going to pack up my belongings now. Take care.
Hey! What the heck? Why are you talking about divorce all of a sudden?
Oh, did Christy tell you?
Yeah, she talked to me, and you told everything to her, too!
Don't worry, Kenneth. I didn't tell her the entire story.
Huh?
I told her that she wasn't bonded with me by blood. But I didn't tell her that her mother is the woman you used to have an affair with back then, so don't worry.
What? Really?
Yeah, I didn't tell her anything else. You handed her $100,000 to her just to cut ties with her and for childcare without even telling me. But she ended up leaving her behind by our front door before she fled. And also that we had no choice but to keep her with us. I didn't tell her any of that yet, so make sure you tell her all about it.
I could never tell her any of that! I'd never tell her that her father had an affair, and that she's the child of the woman who he had an affair with. She'd lose her trust in me as a father!
But I thought you were confident that she'd always respect you, unlike me. In that case, why don't you stay confident no matter what you talk about?
What?
You're not like me. She doesn't look down on you nor to disrespect you. I'm sure Christy will listen to your story all the way to the end.
Shut up! Stop acting so immaturely, and you need to come back home! If that's how much you hated to be called a hag, I'll be responsible in making sure Christy stops calling you that!
I already signed our divorce application. I should be sitting on the living room table.
What?
I'm being serious. Please sign and turn it in as soon as you get home.
Hey, hold on a second!
That day, when I found out that you were cheating on me, I should have broken up with you without having mercy on you, just so I won't keep wasting my life on you. Please make sure you sign the form as soon as possible.
Dad told me all about it. He said he cheated on you when he was married to you. He tried to hide it, and the woman scammed $100,000 from him. I really hate him now.
Like him or hate him, he's your father. Moving forward, the two of you family will live together.
What? Two of us family? Nice try. I'm sorry, but the three of us will live happily ever after.
What?
Don't tell me that you thought the two of us will be waiting for you to come home. What a shame. My real mom is going to come back and live here with us soon.
Your real mother? Are you talking about your biological mother?
That's right. Dad brought her here yesterday. He said he's been searching for her contact information in case anything happened.
I see. I'm surprised that he was prepared for the worst.
And it was my first time meeting her yesterday, but I was shocked. My real mom turned out to be my new friend's maid.
What? Is that the maid who's good at cooking?
That's right. I'm so happy to find out that she's my mother. She'll never pack an embarrassing lunch for me, and she's perfect at cleaning and cooking and everything else. Dad is excited to say that she'll be the best wife he could have ever wished for.
So, I guess you guys got lucky.
Did you think that would be crying and begging you to come back home? What a shame. I appreciate you for choosing to get rid of yourself. Dad was hopping and skipping as he was turning in the divorce application too. The three of us family will live happily ever after.
Hopping and skipping? You guys both seem to be quite excited about this.
Don't you dare come to our house again, you old hag! We're getting the best mom ever to join our family. You don't have a place in this house any longer.
I was reached out to be told that she refused.
Huh?
I'm sorry to tell you this when you're getting all excited, but I suggest you confirm the facts once more. Whether things will go the way you guys wish, and that she's willing to come back to you guys as a mother and as a wife.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I'm not sure how they got my information, but there's a woman claiming to be your biological mother who reached out to me. She thanked me for raising her daughter all these years, and also to see if it was okay for me to continue raising her.
What?
She said she can't possibly live with a husband and a daughter like you guys, even for just a day. She says she can't love you guys at this point, and she's begging me to go back.
Hold on a second. I need you to explain what's going on. Are you sure that was my mother?
I can only send you screenshots of the text conversation to prove what I'm saying, but she says she currently works as a maid. Considering the timing and her occupation, I feel like she's your mother.
What?
Anyway, she seemed to be desperately refusing to be with you guys. It's not that challenging to pack lunch and clean the house if she were to get paid, but it's a different story if she weren't to get paid. Besides, she'll be obligated to raise such a classless daughter. She said that it's not something she could spend her free labor on.
Classless daughter?
I was curious. I wondered why she knows so much about you, Christy, but now I know. She must have been watching you as your friend's maid every time you visited her house.
What?
Even when you enjoy a snack at your friend's house, you wouldn't even care to thank that gesture. Every time you open your mouth, you'd be complaining about the lunch that your mother packed. She said she's glad that she abandoned a daughter like you.
Wait, just wait! Are you saying that my mom said all of those things? Did the mother who's bonded by blood with me really say those things?
Yup, that's right. If you don't believe me, I can send you screenshots.
Huh?
After all, you're the child of a married man who would cheat on his wife, says her. And, of course, I told her that I don't intend to raise her any longer either. After that, all she said was, okay, and she never responded to me.
You're kidding. Hold on. Dad gave me my real mom's contact information yesterday, but I can't get a hold of her right now.
I wonder if she fled again.
No way. This can't be true. She's my real mother. She can't be fleeing from me.
I'm shocked that your real mother ended up fleeing from you, but it tells a lot about you.
Oh my god. How are Dad and I supposed to live from now on then?
I don't know. Anyway, take care.
Oh, please! I need you to come back home! Her real mother ended up fleeing. She couldn't handle being my wife or being Christy's mother. I can't get a hold of her anymore.
I heard. Christy told me what happened.
Oh, please, we need you to come back. You forgave me for cheating on you at one point. You even raised Christy to this day, too. I'm sure you have an emotional bond with her, right? You won't possibly dump us like this, right?
Is that all you wanted to talk to me about? If so, I'd like to excuse myself at this time.
What?
Thank you very much for turning in the divorce application as you were hopping and skipping. I hope you live happily ever after with your daughter. Goodbye now. I heard that Christy's biological mother still currently works at her friend's house. Kenneth found her there and negotiated to see if she was willing to live with them if he were to pay her $500 a month. However, she gets paid $2,000 a month for working as a maid from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. every day. Needless to say, the negotiation failed. And Christy has been going to her friend's house every day just to see her mother. However, her friend finally snapped at her about how she's been coming to her house every day, ending up the friend to wonder if Christy was coming to her house for the meals and snacks at her house, ultimately cutting ties with Christy. As rumors spread after the misunderstanding, her classmates are now calling her a nickname, Homeless Girl. At least, that's what I heard.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.